set up 30 years ago with three brothers who came from Syria, and they had a knowledge in their own country of casing and how to produce it, and saw that there was an opening here in Ireland. Their output would have gone from 6 or 7 employees to almost 70 now here today in this purpose-built plant.
My father started in Lebanon in 1964, and he worked about 6 years in Lebanon, and after that he went to Syria, worked from 1970 to 1977, 78, and after that go to Turkish, work about 2 or 3 years, and go to France about half year, I don't know exactly how many, and after that he come to Ireland 1980 or 1981 exactly. 1980, 1981, and he started here and he worked about 2 years, and after that he go and bring his brother about and work from 1982 until now in Ireland.
Casing, as you know, is the intestine of the lamb sheep. So what we do is when the animals are slaughtered, that's removed. So it's clean there, and it's a lot of the contents are removed, so it's lighter for transport. It's placed into barrels. It's refrigerated and salted so that it can have, obviously the shelf life will extend as a result of that. Now the casing then is loaded up onto company vans and it's sent in here, and then we will process it according to what we do is we will measure it, what we call select it. We measure it into different grades, whether it's 18 to 20, 20 to 22, up to 28 millimeters. And also in that there's different grades in that. You've got an AB quality, which would be the best quality, which would have least amount of holes and would be very, very strong casing as well. There could be a number of things. You could have sheep by nature could be eating little pebbles, through the grass, and that could damage the casing. Also, in the initial cleaning process, at factory level, there are pulleys which can damage just little small tears in the casing. Now, when the sausage manufacturer gets, the AB quality, he avoids, waste or whatever from holes and the meat.
The individual tables that we have here at Iman Casing are numbered accordingly, so we have tables 1 to 40, and every table is allocated a specific batch of casing, so our traceability is maintained. So each individual ring that we have represents the table that the operator is working on. At present, this table 11A represents table 11A. Now that stays with the product until it gets to the end user. This allows us to have real, genuine traceability on all the casings from the abattoir right down to the last hank that's produced in our factory. The process of measuring the casing is quite an intricate skill which we have here in Iman Casing. This operator will measure the casing out into 70 metres, 80 metres or 90 metres depending on the specification. Now it's quite an intricate and complex task in which he does. He starts off with 5 casing, and he will calculate during the actual measuring technique which you're seeing now, he will calculate by the feel of the casing whether it's 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 casing strands how many lengths he has. So it's quite an intricate skill in which we have here. Now this operator is with the company over 15 years, so as you can see at the moment it's quite a very interesting skill that he has. He goes from 5 down to 4, even to 3 casing, and he also can count half meters, quarter meters of casing. From the quality control point of view, when we test the casings for their length, it's always within a meter or a half a meter. This is the salting area here at Iman Casing, and we have the hanks which are salted. And the procedure for salting it is we put salt over the top amount of the casing first, turn it, and then put more salt into it as well. So you're looking at approximately 30% salt in this individual hank. That hank then is further dried. It's put into baskets which are dried overnight, and this will be packed away tomorrow. This is our spool process, in which the casings are guided onto a plastic sleeve, which can facilitate the sausage manufacture even better than dry salted or in brine solution. As you can see, it makes it very easy for the end user to process. As the casings are untangled, the casing is guided onto a plastic sleeve which is used in the sausage manufacture. From this location I can access SafeFood 360, all the specs, all the customer information is all accessible here. The staff have training files are all here. Any issues I need to put in at this point can be entered into the factory database right here down the factory floor, so you're not going back in and out to the office all day. So it's very handy.
And with the paper-based system which we used, obviously, you know, a paper-based system, whilst it's okay in theory, but you can't forget to do things. Like every quality manager will tell you that some days there's different events that happen down the floor that you tend to forget to do different. It's just the nature of human being. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
But I think with a system that prompts you what you need to do, I just take a section of my day and get all of that done.